Welcome back to MarkOneModels. As some parents may know, you sometimes end up watching the cartoons that your kid likes to watch, and in some cases even get into those shows and enjoy them just as much as they do. Back when my daughter was little, there was a show on Nickelodeon called Breadwinners. It was about these two ducks that basically deliver bread to other ducks around the city. Along the way, they get into all kinds of crazy adventures, but all those deliveries were done in the rocket van, something a car guy like me could relate to. We enjoyed the show a lot, and I had decided that I wanted to make her a keepsake from the show, so I was on the hunt for a box truck to turn into the Breadwinners rocket van. The internet of 2014 not being what it is today, it took a while, but I eventually found a Diecast bread truck that acted as a bank. It had a coin slot in the top and a round removable plug in the bottom to get your money out. I forget what its original livery was for, but it was either black or navy blue with words on the side. It didn't really matter since I had other plans for it. The cool thing with it having the coin slot in the top was that I wouldn't need to drill any holes to attach a rocket to the top of it later. We'll get back to the build in just a moment, but I wanted to take a moment to remind you that if you like these videos, feel free to give a like and subscribe and share with your friends. Don't forget to make sure your notifications are turned on so you won't miss an episode. You can also follow along on our Facebook, Instagram, and Threads pages, and you can find those on the links in the homepage. Now let's get back to the build. Speaking of the rocket, I wasn't exactly sure where I'd find something that would work, but turns out I found one of those larger STS type model rocket tips at a local hobby shop that was the right size for my needs. With styrene, I extended the back of the rocket tip so it would have a flat back that would act as the rocket's thruster. I also made two bands from styrene that wrapped around the front and the back to match the photos. I also made the fins for it from styrene and mounted them to the rocket. For the interior, it was very simple. Tan to match the show, and I made seat backs that looked like the bread loaves on the show, since that's what those ducks had. They had some red-handled levers to control the van, but I just stuck with the steering wheel instead. The outside was painted with a Krylon blue and the red for the rims. I made the van's bread loaf logos and license plates on my computer on Testors, InkJet, and Decal paper. The van looks great and matches the cartoon van as much as a die-cast bank possibly could. My daughter absolutely loved it and would take it out whenever it was time to watch the show. It still sits with other special vehicles of hers on the shelf to this day. What are your thoughts on the build? I'd love to see them in the comments below. Thank you for watching MarkOneModels.